wa Space TV nitangira ugundi murundi amazina ni Simple Martin na we bari kutwekumiraho we bari kusubscribinga bitobwe no likinga Facebook page yitu nkaburije nimba ninkusiyaho campaign tour urizoba inakureterera izoba neyo mutano nakuretera presidential candidate kandi omuntu ogwe n'omuntu omwenka atari ndijo wabula the one Nancy niwe nabasa kuba ninkureterera izoba yari mu Kigezi sub region rimwe ari kuba nabasa kuba nahorondo bururu okubasa kuba ni umuteko mu ntebe izoba yatandikira mu kicweke cya Kisoro yabasa kuba narondo bururu okwa side ya Kisoro yarugayo yazo mu Rwanda haza yanagena naronda itwiya atakuzana bishayi wabura yanagena naronda hari abantu bingi emyanye yo kubasa kuberimo abantu bingi nka garage ubutare bityo mu target zeza ziri nimwe yanagenda naza so kuyabasa kuba nako mu rembo rwa Kabare Space TV muriho yabasa kuba ne mukoratera yabanza yazo mu garage y'ubugari kuyagamba n'abantu bokwe kuyarugubasa kuba narugayo yaza norewa mu rugendo rwe kugenda ari kuza mu garage street kandi nayo kuyahikayo yabasa kuba nagamba n'abantu bayo yabagambira ko bishimiye kwe kuma covid kwashimiye kwe kuma covid kandi kwe kwita ngara kubagira ngo babase kuba bajwara masks zabo then kuyaheza yabasa kuba nakora press conference kandi ejo yagikorera stadium abanyamakuru abariho bakiye bake ibintu kumukubimanye ibintu tijyanguhi konka abanyamakuru bake ababariho twabasa kuba ntumwihaho interview kandi nayo nimbasa kuba ningyusiyaho ogirebo kweri nase no mucyara tanguhi tarigire kuza kureba ngo utagira ngo kuza kwesiba bwa president n'ekintu cyanguhi cyo n'ekintu kigumire basa kuba no irebera video orebe ebiyabasa kuba nagamba kandi byakwendeza abanya-Uganda okutwareza hamwe ebyakwendeza abanya-Uganda yabire president byarabakorere yes ni kugira ngo utaka subscribingire basa kuba no subscribinga likinga sharinga commentinga utakayo then niwe utaka likinge Facebook page yitu basa kuba no gira likinga ni Space TV Uganda bitobwe nyenda ikibuzo kinakusigiraho icyo ine ko ngarukiramo mu commenta hasaho basa kuba no ngambira uko kureba Madam Nancy nabasa kuba nasingo bwa president ninga ibyo byariyo nagamba ko kurebiwe nore munaza kubishyikiriza ninga tarabishyikiriza abiyagambira abanya-Kabare n'abanya-Kigezi abiyagambira abanya-Kigezi abasa kuba nabagira ngo amataka gabo age bishara go bakubiyaho yabire president naza kubibarekera yagamba byo kushomesa kubi amarwariro bwari kubi yagamba ha nebintu bingi munonga basa kuba no byerebera
yakubera ko ku radio bano bange tekubavako bano batukuma tebatukubatiya gasi zasitambula natiya gasi nayajja mukyala ngenze erinnya lyange nze Kalembe Nancy erinnya nze Kalembe Nancy simbo a ball independent candidate kubanga njagala tugatte Uganda yonna nga tetusosola mu mawanga oba mu ddiini oba mu political party tufenna
nako kubagala nnyo kyawire kiwedde
tubeere n'emirembe nga tetukyalwanagana
Go. Garage.
Basaba kwetuba twagala eggwanga lyaffe libeere mu mirembe. Tulonde omukyala maama w'eggwanga tubeere mu mirembe tuzze waliwo Tuine motoka eri.
Porata. Cinco mais. Aí um gambiro mu video ya.
President wa Uganda. Nancy, Linda, the only female presidential candidate in the race. I've had an opportunity to move around Kigezi region today. I've not completed all the districts today. For some we shall be going tomorrow. But for today we have seen a few districts. We've met a few people and managed to talk to them. Some of the challenges that are in this area are across the country. Things like healthcare system is down, the education system is down, and the roads are not good. However, even when we are looking at the nation, some of the challenges are similar, but we have small differences. You see, as you move around this country, you will find poverty, you will find lack of jobs, unemployment. When I was going through today, they told me something else. And that is the land. The people, they are chasing off the land. This is happening almost across the country. Unfortunately, these poor farmers that we found in Chisoro, I think Chisoro and Rubanda. Chisoro and Rubanda. They are chasing them off their land and telling them these are supposed to be swamps or reserved places. But then the government has not been giving them any compensation. And the government is not giving any alternatives. The people who have been on these lands for over 50 years, for 35 years, the government did not know that they were occupying wrong land, but all of a sudden, they want this land. And unfortunately, this is happening across the country. This current government has leaders that have been giving different excuses to take people's land away from them without giving them options. They tell them this land cannot be used, it's supposed to be reserved. The next thing we know, some rich tycoon is coming and has bought the land and is using it. This should be stopped. This must be stopped. And when I am president of Uganda, we will ensure that Ugandans, being Ugandan matters, that if you're Ugandan, you have rights. We have right to our land. If somebody is occupying wrong land, the government ought to provide options for them. Today we were talking to the people of Rwanda and telling them about our 4 tools that we want to use for economic development. And economic development doesn't have to be only perceived at national level at the top. For Uganda to grow, the economy has to touch each and every one. So we told them about the 4 tools, which include the incubation centers, the community businesses, that will also support especially what we call the backbone of our economy, which is agriculture. When we introduce these community businesses that the government will be supporting, we will be able to support the agriculture that will build the economy of our nation. The third thing, I've talked about the incubation centers and the community businesses. The third thing we'd like to work with are the talent development centers. We have a lot of youth who say they do not have jobs, there is no employment, and yet they have talents. My government will work together with the youth of this country to ensure that their talents are turned into income-generating activities. We met a young man in Rwanda who was complaining that he's an athlete, but the government doesn't seem to pay attention. I told him he's in good timing because I am the only presidential candidate who is also a sportswoman, and because of this, there is sports in my manifesto, and it is important that our talents are paid attention to. And therefore, just like we want to watch football from Europe, we should also develop the talent of our young people, and we support them not only to go for the local competitions, but for the international competitions as well. We talked about, been talking about the innovation centers as well, and forgetting that charity begins at home. Therefore, in my government, as a mother of this nation, I will care first for the children in the house, our children, the children of Uganda, so that we can grow together and talk about an economy that is growing without forgetting individuals behind. As our slogan goes, leaving no one behind. My mission is to the 56 tribes of this nation, the 56 nations that make up Uganda. And I'm coming as an independent candidate because Uganda has suffered segregation along tribal lines, we have suffered segregation along religious lines, and we have suffered segregation along political lines. In my time as president, we will work together. As you have seen, my symbol is a ball. The ball is in the court of Ugandans, and together let's play and together let's grow and bring this nation to where we need to take it, leaving no one behind. Thank you very much. You see, business cooperatives were removed because they wanted to remove the voice of an ordinary person. When people come together in businesses, they can speak in one voice. My intention, even as I'm coming for presidency, is majorly one, that Ugandans, being Ugandan will finally matter. That being in this country as a Ugandan, you will matter. And your voice matters. The cooperatives are very important because they do a lot of work among the business communities. The voice of the people who build our economy will be heard. And therefore, I started to talk about cooperatives when I started my journey in eastern Uganda. All over the country, the cooperatives were removed to silence us as Ugandans. But as the new president, I will be able to revive the cooperatives and support new cooperatives coming up. As we've been talking about business communities in different parts of this country, the specific businesses that are in the same line will have to come together and help the government make policies that suit Ugandans, not for individuals in leadership.
So far, have you made any security interference in Kigezi?
Pardon?
So far, have you made any security interference in Kigezi?
Today, I haven't found any. Yesterday, we had security interference. We tried to get into, when we were leaving Mitoma, we were disturbed by police. They blocked our roads and blocked the way. When we asked them to take us at least to the police so that we could meet the RPCs or the DPC so that we can have discussions, the police officer told me he didn't know where the police is. Because right now the instructions that many police officers have is to frustrate presidential candidates. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. And during my time, we will have a civilian president and the people of Uganda will be respected. We will not be harassed by military or police in any way.
Okay. What is your next destination after here?
Today my time for campaigning is done. We will be heading to Mbarara so that we will be visiting the other districts tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.